Welcome to Suladan Plays Gravitum. Gravitum is a 2D platformer where you control a subatomic particle traveling the infinitely small. Move from atom to atom using gravity and try to make your way between the obstacles of the unforgiving quantum universe. Go through the 6 levels of the game and try to collect all the collectibles. This project was made by a team of 5 students during 3 months. These are the credits, just in case it doesn't show at the end. I want to give credit to these developers. I like how there's a little bit of a curvature feel to this. I don't know, something about staring at it makes me feel like I'm looking at a CRT screen, because they had that little curvature of the glass. One thing I want to note, the volume, the menu doesn't work. I mean, the options doesn't work. Like, any changes you make, they just, you know, even if you hit escape, enter, etc., at least to my knowledge. Yeah. Wrong button. Yeah, I don't know. Just intrigues me. Never seen that happen in a game before. But the game looks fascinating. Oh dear. That one looks blurry. Why does that one look blurry? Oh, why can't I pick everything? Let's go to level 1 and see what we're doing, because I have no idea. Oh, it's a controller game. I see how it is. I'm glad I have that plugged in. Ah. Also, gonna go ahead and knock out the elephant in the room. Yes, new headset, channel got donation. Donation technically came from family member that overheard that I needed these things for the YouTube channel, but still donation nonetheless. So, new headset, and there's a boom arm thing for the microphone so that I can move it around better. Still in the mail, not here yet, but yes. A to jump. Which button are you calling A? Okay, you were calling, oh dear goodness, I died. There's no gravity here. That's a thing. Okay, and I don't know what I just did there. What? Checkpoint? But why didn't you go where I told you? I said go that way, didn't I? Or did I not? Or did I just do something weird for no reason? I don't know. A double jump, you say? Oh, you've got a double jump to get out of that orbit, I see. It's a bigger atom, I suppose. I'm guessing that's warning me that if I get caught in that one's gravity well, I'll have to restart the level. Intriguing. Why did you... Oh, okay, I figured out why. If you touch the joystick, like, while it's... That happens. Yes, you can slingshot yourself a little bit. Oh, this one's rotating. Fancy. Well, aren't you just fancy? Oh dear. Oh my. That didn't quite go to... Oh, you're big. It didn't go to plan. Oh dear, you're moving. Why are you moving? I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Mine. Got a thing. Does it give me an upgrade? Can I has power up? I want power up. I want all the power ups. Why is that one red? Oh dear. That's why that one's red. Okay, so it's telling me there's a limit to how far I can jump. Use this to my advantage. Smirt. Oh, that was a mistake. Didn't we just learn this? There we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Woo! That didn't go as planned, but it worked. I was kind of hoping to bounce off of it. Ooh. I love this. Oh, I love this. Why does that one have a thing? For no reason whatsoever, apparently. Why are there 2 paths? Why does that one lead to glowing? Oh, come on. I touched it. But what's down here? Hey! I'm guessing that's the exit. Oh, no it's not. Is this the exit? What's the difference? I guess they're portals. Subatomic portals. Non-locality. All the subatomic terms. I'm gonna guess death. I was right. Oh dear, that's harder than it looks. How dare you? Why am I a bubble? Why am I so easily popped? Now I want to go play bubble tanks. Missed that game. That was a free. Whoa! Oh, you have no. Oh, well, that's. Ain't that just a thing? You don't have any orbits. Little free flash game. It's like on Armor games and stuff. Also had a sequel. And then the third one was just Oh dear. Why are you? Ooh! Why are you electric? That is my question to you, sir. Okay, I don't know what happened, but it worked. We're just gonna... I don't know what happened there either, but it worked. We're just gonna roll with that too. Jump! That worked. Oh, you've got them in multiple orbits. I don't know how that worked. Don't care. It worked. We're alive. We're currently alive, and we fly. You lied to me. You told me double jumps was safe. But I double jumped and I landed right back where I did to the spiky-doo. Why? There we go. I don't know. Oh no. Run! Run! Ah! Won't quite run that way, but... There we go. Nice little friendly save point. Oh, this is... Ah! It is not as easy to jump around those as it looks. The slingshotting physics, they're not quite as predictable as one would assume looking at it. Basically, I jump really, really far to the side when I'm not trying to. I want to know what's way over there. Like, that's massive and fascinating. Oh, I see. Oh, is that like... Yep, there's a collectible doodad that way. But I can just sit still on you. Oh, I don't like this. I don't want to sit here and wait. I'm an impatient thing. Haha! I regret everything because I've still got further to go. Oh, hi. Save point. Happy save point. Why? Singularity. I want to see, can I just touch it? Can I just touch it? Nope. It's got a very strong pull. Oh, you're kidding. Come on, you can do it. Yaha! can do it. Oh my. This reminds me of some of the planets in Mario Galaxy where there's a black hole at the middle and you're just on scaffolding outside. Oh, so fascinating. I love gravity-based puzzling. At least it's rotating. I may be impatient, but I'm waiting on this one. Oh, and now you're throwing spikes into the mix. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna go hide up here now. Jump! Oh, yay, it worked. I don't know what these are, but they saved me, so I'm happy with that. That's a horrible idea. I didn't know it was a singularity until it was too late to stop. Okay. This is new. I mean, so far it's been very good about mixing up its puzzle elements very well, not doing a lot of repeating of things. I don't approve of you, sir. I do not approve of you nor your spike walls. Hey. What are they supposed to be, little antimatter blips? Yes, that must be what they are. I'm going to assume that everything in this game is related to some physics thing. Why did you just veer off to the left? Oh man, I like this one. Boing. The timing was a little bit off, methinks. Whee! Ah. That is a double jump singular. Now we're getting fancy in here. I see. Save my position, please. If my understanding's right, I need something like that, but not quite like that. Whee! I have stabilized my orbit. I don't know how I did that. Oh, it's telling me I need to do that, like stabilize my orbit. There's like a little hint thing. So I do have some control. If I sit here and rotate, I can stabilize my orbit around it. That's neat. Oh my dear goodness, why? I ask you, sirs, why? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yay! Darn it, I didn't keep the thing. That's too close, too close. Hey, don't leave me behind. Well, don't catch up to me either. I mean, you can't have both. Power up. Hey! Oh dear. Oh. Almost. Gotta catch it. Gotta get it. Oh, it's frustrating, but it's in some way this manages to be so fun. Got it. That's where it gets me every time. When I get back inside of it, it changes my direction enough that I get confused. No, it just pulls me straight towards it. So I need to... Maybe instead of veering to the right, I need to veer to the left. Try that if I can ever get past this. Why are you doing so well at catching up to that black hole, sir? The more you think you know about something, the worse you do at it. Well, out of the waste. Or wait. Oh dear. Well, I had a double jump and I didn't know it. I don't know what's happening anymore. Will you stop jumping into the singularity? Sir, I beg of you! I want you to follow it. Follow it, but not too closely. Ow. For you see, we need where it shall lead us. But we need not run into it! Back away from the singularity, sir. I'm getting this thing. I am. Not that thing. I want the grab 'em power up thing, not the control. Like, you think I'm steering this, but you don't have full control of your little thing when you're in here. All I can do is kind of influence it left and right. But when it decides it's going to go a direction, will you stop? Get away from the singularity. Get away from the singularity. It's going just the direction I need, and then it goes. Don't follow too closely. And what do? You just change direction 90 degrees, fly straight at it, and block me from any further control. I don't understand why sometimes when I graze the sides of it, I have control, and other times it goes straight for the singularity. And then things like that happen. I mean, thinks there is just a little bit of bugginess and random in your change in direction and velocity when you enter a gravity well. Because you see there's times that I just have no control and get flung straight towards the center, and then other times I can do fancy maneuvers like that where I just reverse direction. And this one I'm struggling with everything I have just to keep it off the center. One thing I would recommend would be to have the left and right joystick actually do left and right. But what it does is, like, if I hit right, it goes to that position. Like, that circle becomes a representation of my joystick, and it tries to go to where that is. And yeah, that can work pretty well when you're dealing with 3D stuff, but it means that left and right are no longer absolute, but are relative directions, which is partly what's making it such a nightmare to steer around a singularity where I'm rapidly moving. Because my relative position in relation to the singularity... Will you get away from this double jump? I don't want the double jump. I don't need the double jump. And right into the stupid thing it goes. It's like as soon as you grab the power up, you're... Karen! It's getting annoying, I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand why my controls go so weird. Up. Dear. The little rubbery cap on my joystick started to come off. I'm going this way because there's a save 'em point, and I don't want to have to do that ever again. Now we'll explore down here. There was just a random double jump 'em down here. Did y'all get faster while I wasn't looking? You know what? I don't care if you did. You stay over there and you just keep being you and do y'all's thing, and whatever it is y'all is, keep being... Why? I'm glad I had that save point, because that would have been heartbreaking if I hadn't. Okay, so which direction should I go? Why am I subjecting myself to this? Because I must know what's up. Will you... Stop following the singularity so tightly. I found me, 18. I had 10 a second ago. Your math is atrocious, but I'll take it. Just gonna ride this one here. Ooh, no. Oh dear. Well, I'm dead. I am forever dead now. Oh, okay, so I get my jump back once I touch them. That's really helpful. The relative direction thing really messes up my platforming. Like, say this little thing was just a platforming character trying to move left and right. Well, that's difficult when instead of just holding left and right to go left and right, I have to factor in my angular, like, which direction I am from the center, and then move the joystick accordingly. I want left and right just to do left and right and leave everything else to the game to calculate. Like, if I'm at the rightmost spot and I hit right, just continue moving right relative to the character's own directions. Because we use relative angles in our own day-to-day life very much. And why wouldn't you go off the edge of the platform? Why did you go that way? Why do you intentionally just do stupid? Why do you stupid? Why do you stupid so much when I try to go to the right? It would make control of the little blip a lot more, at least in my opinion, a lot more fluid and natural feeling. Go! Why won't... I want you to go that way. But no, it decides it needs to go back to the right. Because I hit left and it decided the best way to get to the left side was to go to the right. I don't care what you're doing right now, it's working. Just keep doing whatever it is you're doing. We're just gonna move on with life. Okay, why do I have double jump still? There we go. No more double jump. Okay. Oh, switches. I see. Electron switches. Ooh, I love the way that word sounds. So switches them between repel and attract. That's fancy. Oh my dear goodness, why? That was neat. That was completely the game, but that was neat. Get out of my way, little spiky things. I don't want none of what you're selling. Oh my. Jump. Can I just skip over some of this? I probably could with careful angling, but I don't have time for careful angling. But I am not a fisherman. Jump! And... jump! Jump. Jump. Save point. Save point is much love, yes. Okay. So that reversed. Oh my dear goodness, why? Okay, you're a very potent little atom, aren't you? Well, time for a reverse. Ah! My brain just latched onto it and said, power up, power up, power up. I meant collectible thing, doodad. And I zeroed right in on the death bloop. Little antimatter trap. But see, it doesn't do the same puzzle twice. It adds something new to the mix. I really think that they have done well at keeping it unique and different in that way. I want to know what that did. RT shoot. RT is not shoot. RT. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Something. Okay. LT is restart. So let's see what it thinks that is. The home button. I'm apparently unable to shoot. So ain't that nifty? Because it doesn't register any of the buttons on my controller as right trigger. Look, right trigger. I'm sorry, that just aggravates me. I don't like it when a game doesn't allow me to rebind keys because of issues like that that occur. See, left and right on the D-pad is registering as up and down for whatever that is, and up and down on the right joystick is doing that. I've found all the other controls so far. No, it's not going to be the Windows key, because nobody in their right mind would map something to the Windows key. Are you kidding me? You legitimately, all the other controls work. But not the shoot. Oh dear. If you're wondering why I don't normally use the Xbox controller, there's two reasons. One, I have a perfectly good controller. Two, I don't like clicky shoulder buttons. I like my soft. Oh, no, you do not. I don't know what you did, but you are not restarting. I didn't even download any updates. If you mean the Xbox controller, then you... Oh, man. Basically, I like the shoulder buttons on my standard little controller that have nice, soft, rubbery button presses, not mouse clicky. That is neither here nor there, and that has nothing to do with this game nor its design, so I'm going to not dwell on that too much. Also, the joysticks are smaller than I'm used to. We move. Why do you resist me? Okay, well, we're just gonna roll with it for now, and I will silently wonder why it tried to restart on me, given that the only thing I installed was like an update to the antivirus definitions, which never requires an update. I mean, it never requires a reboot. But alas, again, my controller issues are not aimed at the game design. I would recommend having a way to remap the keys just in case of conundrums like that, because if I didn't have this, then, you know, stuffing things. But that being neither here nor there, the addition of the little shooty bit is neat. Oh dear. So is this the way to the... I'm assuming, because that one has a atom marking on it, that there's a grab 'em this way. Oh my dear. Well, you've outdone yourself on the making of this into a fascinating puzzle. Well, not puzzle, but fascinating whatever it is! Well, I missed. See, they put a new spin on it. They're very good at that. Every time I see something that looks so familiar, there's some new little spin on it that makes it different. Ooh. There we go. And then that sends us back here to the save point. You know, there's something I've got to do. What's at the center of one of these? Can I just... There better be a singularity at the center. Oh my dear. This is why that button is important. I completely forgot that button existed until then, but I'm glad I remembered. You've betrayed me! Yay! Okay. Glad I moved, because oh my dear goodness. This is neat. Oh dear. Oh, I worried that that wasn't going to work in my favor. Why? Did I ask you to go to the left? See, that's what happens if you're touching the joystick at all when you jump. Which could be neat, but instead is just frustrating. I could see there being enough control in it to make an interesting little, like, ability to slingshot yourself. It's just there's not enough in the game currently to really work with that. Ah, there we go. The orbits are so small that you don't really have time to set up any kind of weird angular exits that one could do with a larger orbit. But you'd have to make everything on screen small. Oh my goodness, change weapon. Why in the name of all that is holy would you trust me with something like that? Oh my goodness. I didn't want, thank you. This seems like a puzzling mechanism that could easily blow up in my face because I don't have super precise aim. That'll work. Oh my dear goodness. Gotcha. Okay, save point. Moving on with life. Evil. What? Why? Did I want you to jump to the left? No, I did not. Did you do so? Yes, you did. I think part of what's happening is in platformers we're used to being able to like jump an angle, but I'm not properly angling myself. I jump Now, I don't know why, but you didn't jump at the angle I thought you were going to. Whatever. There we go. Can I have a save point? I would much appreciate. Why is that one orange? I mean, I know what it wants me to do, but... Well, I theoretically know what it wants me to do. Well, you know what? I was close. Oh, come on. My little gravity field's gotta be stronger than the singularity. Wait, what's to stop me from just... Couldn't I just avoid the singularity entirely and do this? If I had proper aim, yes, I know. There we go. Dude, why mess with the singularity at all? Oh, come on. How do I? You're not telling me I've got a... Oh, you are. Okay, this is one of those things that I'm not super fond of. I can't get far enough through open space to do much here, and I think it wants me to hit that one, bounce off, get the right angle, then produce another one mid-flight. To which I say, you're crazy. That is exactly what it wants me to do, and I say again, you're crazy. Just me and my need to collect all the shiny bits. Didn't want to go that direction. I would probably say that that's the one thing that needs to be polished the most is the... Well, this is nowhere near where I was trying to go, but I'll take it. Oh, I do not approve of this at all. I'm gonna do it that way. Oh, that was so close. So painfully close. This game is longer than I thought. Why? Why would you decide to add rotation? Hey! I don't care that I gotta do this again. I at least got the thing. Oh, come on. But I had the thing. You saw it. Okay, I don't care. I just want through this section. You can keep your stupid collectible. I like the game, I just really don't feel like the repulsion thing is polished enough. I would like to see it work, I just don't think in its current state that it works well enough for some of these puzzles. But alas, such is life, not everything works perfectly. And it doesn't have... Oh, no. No. Just no. I don't care. No. You can keep that one. I legitimately don't care. I cannot be bothered to deal with that. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh, you're annoying. Like, it wants me to do that. Can I at least not be stuck when I'm touching it? Yes, because that's obviously where I wanted to go. You're relying a little too heavily on the repulsion thing for my... Can I expand my orbit? No. My problem is that when you rely on having to jump and then use the repulsion thing in mid-jump, there's so many factors that the player just can't account for to get to where they want to go, and it can be frustrating. Especially when you have a puzzle that requires, like, numerous jumps. Now this is good as long as I can keep my orbit. See, that worked. But it wasn't a do it or die situation as long as I kept my orbit. Oh, I see. See, this is clever. Quite like I hoped. There we go. I like that. I'm just not fond of the ones involving me having to do multiple jumps or use the repeller mid-air. If the game time froze while I was trying to aim it, maybe, or maybe if I had a little more control of my little bloody bloop. Oh, why? I want you to go that way. Oh. Come on, game, don't do this to me. And it did it to me. So I have to make this, not only do I have to make this jump, I've got to maintain an orbit. Hit this thing, try to use it to bounce to the next one, repeat the process. And it's not exactly easy to do that either. Okay. Switch, shoot, switch. Why? Why? I only have a limited number of those. Oh, you stupid. Stupid thing. So if I mess up, I also... Oh. See, this is not... I don't like. Okay. Nope. Reset. Reset. Giving me limited ammo on it, too, is kind of a really, really obnoxious thing. Nope, not gonna work. Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, okay. Still don't like that, but we'll work with it. How many levels are there? This is a really long video. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. I like the game, don't get me wrong. I just feel like the repulsion thing is a little cumbersome. What does this do? Wait, why won't you move? This is life now. Apparently I can only go right. Stupid thing, go left. What, are you telling me that's the gimmick for this level? You can no longer go to the right? I'm pressing, like, if I press right, I go fine. If I try to go the other direction, nope. Now the game is just completely stroking out, I guess. I really have problems with this. Here, let me take away one of your directional controls. Now, assuming that's not a glitch. If that's a glitch, then I withdraw my complaint, but it's still aggravating. Because, oops, I overshot it. Here, let me go all the way around it again because I can no longer go to the... Well, I say to the right, but it's, you know, it's kind of referential. If I start at the top, I can't go to the right. See, it struggles and tries, but it won't go that way. And it's with either joystick or with the keyboard controls. It just won't go right. It's just like, no, you lost the ability to go to the right forever. I wouldn't be as bothered by it if the game told me that it was taking that from me. But doing so just without any notice is... See, I can't avoid that because I can't go to the right. Oh, at least I lost the ability to make that other repelly thing. And I still don't know what it even does. I'm sorry, taking away my ability to move one direction just really ticks me off. Because it's arbitrary difficulty now. I don't like arbitrary difficulty. I like real difficulty. And just telling me I have to get to work without making any right turns. Well, in my case, it would work because I only... No, I have to make a right turn to get there. Yeah. See, telling somebody they have to get somewhere without making any right turns is just arbitrary. And it's a difficulty change that doesn't add anything. Like, functionally speaking. Yes, it makes it harder, but it's not harder for a good reason. It's just harder for the sake of being harder. Which is in of itself not. Hang on, I've got to think. There's a pattern that I can work with, and yeah, I'm getting a little impatient with it, and I do apologize. The repulsion puzzle just kind of sucked a lot of the patience out of me. I don't like having to go all the way around to reach a position. This is what I need. I just have to have a lot of finesse that I don't have. I'm honestly betting that that's a glitch. Like, that has to be a glitch. There's no way that the game would intentionally just say, no, you can't turn right no more. See, it would be so easy to get around those if I could go right. I could just, you know, but if I overshoot in the slightest, it's death. Because I can't go to the right. This is no longer fun. Like, that's not a good sign. When a game reaches the point that it's just no longer fun, it ceases to be a game. It's the not being able to move right thing. Honestly, that's the long and the short of it. Okay. At least you gave me the mercy of a save point. Yeah, but I can't go right, so what good is that? All the way around. What, is it supposed to be limiting me like I'm an electron or something that can only move in one direction? Like, is that the gimmick? I'm sorry, I know I'm grumping a lot about this. I don't mean to be. It's just, As long as it's just relying on me making basic jumps and things, and not complicated maneuvers with my new, whatever my new bullet does. Able to go to the right is so obnoxious. And death. What even is this? I mean, it's not that the puzzle is that complicated. At this point, it's more just becoming tedious. It's interesting, I just don't like the limitation of not being able to go to the right. It makes it so that when I lose, it's more frustrating because I lost due to a limitation, due to a handicap that's been placed on me as a player, than due to a real gameplay mechanic. Like, oh, everything's moving faster? That's... well, actually, that would be artificial difficulty, too. I've never had a game limit me in such a way as to say, oh, you just can't move this direction anymore. You know, for reasons, for difficulty. I couldn't move. It worked out, but I don't know what was going on there. See, because I can't... it's so much of it boils down to that simple can't move right. It looks easier than it is. I'm gonna be honest, it's not. It's one of those situations that looks so much easier than it is. I'm having to do a lot of tracking in my head, and then not being able to move to the right just completely throws all my calculations off. Because I land somewhere where, oh, it's just a short little move to the right to where you need, oh, never mind, you've got to go 90% of an orbit because you can't move right. And I know what I'm doing wrong, it's just a matter of getting back to there so I can fix it. That's what I need. Get on there early enough that I can start jumping my way backwards. Nope. Because I can't move to... like, please tell me that is a glitch. Like, that... let me... unplug one of the joypads. Let's see. Nope. Still nothing. Still no ability to move to the left. Sorry, to the right. I'm only gonna give this so long before I'm just gonna call it and say no. I don't do... I still don't know what that even does, like, for the life of me. I've not been put into a situation where I needed to use it, so... I'm assuming it's just another repulsion field. And that it is. Why did I need another one of those, you may ask? The world may never know. That honestly seems pointless. I have gotten the same upgrade 2 levels in a row, 2 different colors, and now I can no longer jump. I don't understand you, game. Why do you seek to break me? What did I ever do to you? All I did was play you. Which is what, you know, the game is made to be played. This is what am I supposed to be, an atom trying to find my way through an electrical cord with all these electrons going nuts? Move! Sometimes you don't stick all the way down. It's a little bit of a bounce, probably because they're moving objects. And the game code doesn't register that I'm fully landed. Need to get around and then jump, and then around and then jump. Around and jump. There's just not enough distance between the two to let me do a jump. Death. I'm not gonna sit here and bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth just because I can't make a left turn, right turn. The design of the puzzle is fine. My problem is the inability to turn. See, if I land far enough forward, I have enough time, I can make, you know, a full revolution, get around, and jump over here early enough to make a full revolution. Get over here early enough to jump to that to make a full revolution. But it's here that I get hung up. Because, see, I just don't, there's not enough time. I could do something really stupidly obnoxious and try to use the repulsion field. And yes, I'm calling it stupidly obnoxious for a reason. Because I would have to be doing so from a moving object with the inability to turn right. I don't know why you just completely refused to jump. That was helpful. I don't know what happened. I don't care. It worked. But in theory, that's a theory. Like I call it, we move. In theory, I see something I could try to do. Go, 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 go. Jump. Jump. No. No. Ha! That right there I can do. Ah! It's at this point I honestly have to think that this is a glitch. Because there's no way to do that. I'm gonna give it one try. I'm gonna quit the game. I'm gonna try to open it again. And if that fixes the left-right thing, if it all turns out it was just a glitch. Okay, I was on level 6 apparently. No, see, still can't do it. Okay, now let's go back to a previous level and see if it lets me. See, I can go left and right, left And right, there, I mean, there's a little twitchiness as usual. But level 6, left, and not right. See, nothing. Nah, I'm gonna be honest, I love the game. It's fun. I do think there are things that need to be polished. The repulsion field is neat, but the puzzles involving the player using it, or mainly having to use it, jump, bounce off that, then use another one and bounce off that, and so on, are in need of a little bit of polish. I don't honestly know what's going on in this last level, but the arbitrary inability to go left, I'm just not dealing with that. If you're going to do that, you've got to come up front, however you want to put it, and notify the player that this new limitation is not a glitch. But you've also got to design puzzles around it, because the puzzle that I got to, I mean, short of trying to do some really cheesy stuff with the green repulsion thing, there was just nothing that could be done. But I'm just not. Oh, and it doesn't even save that I got any of those. The game does seem to have a little bit of problem with saving stuff, and the select level is going off the top of the screen. Don't quite know what's up with that. Let's see what bonus is real quick. Oh, this is going to be regrettable, isn't it? Oh my dear goodness. Oh my dear goodness. Okay. I'll try it one more time. As far as the game goes, it's a very fascinating concept, and I think it could be polished into something quite interesting. But in its current state, there are a few things that need to be polished out, like the no right turns thing in that last level. Does it matter if I got all of them? I don't know. Anyway, this has been Suladan Plays Gravitum. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you on the next game. Also, this game is on itch.io, the link in the description as per always. Thank you.